Hari Om friends, welcome once again to our Sanatan Duniya Channel, your spiritual home. In this video, I shall be narrating the story or Katha of the Apara Ekadashi Vrat, which normally comes during the Krishna Paksha or the dark fortnight of the Jyestha month of the Hindu calendar, which normally corresponds to either May or June month of the English calendar. The Katha or story of this Apara Ekadashi Vrat is as follows. Sri Yudhishthir Maharaj said, O Janardana, what is the name of the Ekadashi that occurs during the dark fortnight or Krishna Paksha of the month of Jyestha, May-June? I want to hear from you the glory of this holy day of Hari. Please tell me everything. Lord Shri Krishna said, O King, your question is excellent because the answer is beneficial to the entire human society. This Ekadashi is so sublime and glorious that even the greatest sins can be wiped away by its purity. O great holy King, this Ekadashi of infinite merit is called Apara Ekadashi. Whoever fasts on this holy day becomes famous throughout the universe. Even sins like killing a Brahmin, a cow or an embryo, blasphemy, or sex with another man's wife is completely eradicated by observing Apara Ekadashi. O royal person, those who bear false witness are sinners. A person who praises another falsely or sarcastically, he who deceives when he weighs something in the balance, who does not fulfill the duties of a varna or ashrama, for example, an unqualified man poses as a Brahmin or a person reads the Vedas incorrectly, who invents his own writings, who betrays others, one who is a charlatan astrologer, a fraudulent accountant, or a fake Ayurvedic doctor. All of them are certainly as bad as people who bear false witness, and all of them will be punished in hell. But simply by observing Apara Ekadashi, all such sinners are completely freed from their sinful reactions. Warriors who fall from their Kshatriya dharma and run away from the battlefield end up in a raging hell. But, O Yudhishthira, even such a fallen Kshatriya, when he observes the fast in Apara Ekadashi, is freed from this great sinful reaction and goes to heaven. That disciple is the greatest sinner who, after receiving proper spiritual training from a spiritual master, turns around and mocks him. Such a so-called disciple suffers without limit. But even he, though he is a scoundrel, can reach the spiritual world if he only observes the Apara Ekadashi. Here, O King, as I describe to you the further glories of this wonderful Ekadashi. The merit of a performer of all the following acts of piety is equal to that of an observer of Apara Ekadashi. Bathing 3 times a day in the Pushkara Kshetra during Kartika, October-November, bathing in Prayag in the month of Maghi, January-February, when the sun is in Capricorn, in service to Lord Shiva in Varanasi, Benares during Shivratri, sacrifice to the ancestors at Gaya, bathing in the sacred river Gautam when Jupiter transits Leo, Simha, having darshan of Lord Shiva at Kedarnatha, to see Lord Badrinath when the sun passes the sign of Aquarius, Kumbha, and bathing during a solar eclipse at Kurukshetra and giving cows, elephants and goats there in charity. All the merits of these pious deeds belong to one who observes the fast of Apara Ekadashi. And he who fasts on this day attains the merits of giving a pregnant cow, gold and fertile land in charity. In other words, Apara Ekadashi is an axe that cuts down a full-grown forest full of trees of sins It is a forest fire that burns sins as if lightning firewood. It is a sun that shines before the dark evil of man's works, and it is the lion that pursues the humble deer of wickedness. Therefore, O Yudhishthira, anyone who is truly afraid of his past and present sins must observe Apara Ekadashi very strictly. Whoever does not observe this fast must be reborn in the material world as one bubble among millions in a vast body of water, or as a tiny ant among all other species. Now coming to the story of the Apara Ekadashi Vrat, which is as follows. According to the Hindu scriptures and mythology, in ancient times there lived a king named Mahidwaj, who was very pious and followed the righteous path. Mahidwaj had a younger brother named Vajradwaj who had enmity towards him. One day, out of greed and anger, Vajradwaj killed Mahidwaj and hid him under a peepal tree. But due to an unnatural and early death, Mahidwaj could not get salvation and thus remained in that tree as a ghost and haunted every person who passed by that tree. Once upon a time, a wise man walked along this road and he felt the presence of the spirit. With his divine powers, he knew everything about Mahidwaj and the reasons for his condition. He brought down the spirit of Mahidwaj and preached to him the way of salvation. To help the soul escape, the sage himself observed Apara Ekadashi Vrat and bestowed all virtues on Mahidwaj. Under the influence of the fast and blessings of Lord Vishnu, Mahidwaj's spirit was liberated and attained salvation. From this day, people observe Apara Ekadashi fast to achieve good karma and move forward on the path of salvation. Therefore, one should faithfully observe the holy Apara Ekadashi and worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Trivikrama. One who does this is absolved of all his sins and is elevated to the abode of Lord Vishnu. O Bharata, for the benefit of all mankind, I have described to you the meaning of the holy Apara Ekadashi. Anyone who hears or reads this description will surely be freed from all sins, O best of holy kings Yudhishthira. Thus ends the description of the glories of Jyestha Krishna Ekadashi or Apara Ekadashi in the Brahmanda Purana. So friends, here ends the description of the Apara Ekadashi Vrat. I hope you liked this video, and if you did like it, then please hit the like button and also subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. I wish you all the successful and joyful observance of all the Ekadashis, and I pray that Lord Vishnu's and Lord Krishna's blessings be upon all of us. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day ahead. Hari Om.